Alright, so, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Steven, and I'm doing a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Blue. This is Pokemon Blue version for the original Game Boy. I'm playing this through an emulator. My emulator is set to have the Super Game Boy setting, so it's as if I was playing this on the Super Game Boy on my Super Nintendo. Which I actually do own that, by the way. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. And first things first, I want my text speed on fast. And our battle style on set mode. Alright, here we go. Hello there, welcome to World of Pokemon. My name's Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. This world's inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what's your name? Alright. Stevo. Stevo is my nickname in real life, for anyone wondering. Right, so your name is Stevo. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were babies. What was his name again? I'll name this after my friend. My girlfriend Jake, but I'm gonna put his full name Jacob on here. No one ever calls him that. I mean, except for maybe his wife. Stevo, your very own Pokemon Legend's about to unfold. Alright, bunch of adventures, let's go. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It looks amazing. Stevo's playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. And so I'm gonna go in here, get the potion. I love it when you could just get a free potion in old Pokemon games. I don't get those anymore. Alright, we're gonna attempt to go. Hey, wait, don't go out. But I wanted to go out, man. It's unsafe. All Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come with me. I think now's a good spot for me to explain my Nuzlocke rules. So, the rules are very simple. If a Pokemon dies... If any of my Pokemon die, like they faint, it's basically permanent death. Like, it's like I treat it as if they're dead. I can't use them anymore. In terms of catching Pokemon, I can only catch the first wild Pokemon I encounter on each route, or like cave or area. And so if, let's say I on like Route 5 or something, I run into my first encounter and accidentally kill it, well then I just don't get a new then I missed my chance at getting a new Pokemon. Therefore, I do not get a new Pokemon until I get to like Route 6, for example. Like, meaning I can't attempt. Like, the rest of the Pokemon I would encounter at Route 5 at that point, I cannot attempt to catch them. I'm not allowed to. Another thing would be that I have to nickname every Pokemon I catch, which in this game is actually hard because the characters in this game are a lot less than in other games because this is the original Game Boy. So, nicknaming Pokemon in this game is going to be a challenge in and of itself. Also, I always hated the nickname rule. It's tradition with Nuzlocke, so I'm going to have it in there. An optional rule that some people put on that I'm putting on is my battle style is going to be in set mode. Not everyone plays set mode. Some people do switch mode on Nuzlocks. I just prefer to play on set mode. I used to play switch mode. I play set mode now. So I prefer to play on set mode. It also makes the game faster if you play on set mode. Like, it feels less sluggish. The battles go by quicker. Especially when you fight random trainers. I don't have to I don't have to, like, if I, it makes it also a little bit harder because I can lose momentum in a fight, so that's another thing. But what else is there? Oh, if I like whiteout or blackout, which is basically where I lose a battle. Like I go into Pokemon battle, and all my Pokemon faint in my party. It's a reset. Like I lose the Nuzlocke. Even if I have Pokemon left over in the PC, I can't just go and grab those one. I basically lose the Nuzlocke. It's the only way you can actually lose a Pokemon game is if you put that challenge on yourself. So it means I lose the Nuzlocke. Now I can just reset the game at that point and start over again if I really want to. I'm also gonna play with Dupe's Claws. Dupe's Claws. The thing with Dupe's Claws, if I, let's say I encounter a Pokemon, if I encounter a Pokemon that I've already encountered before, like if I encounter a Pokemon I've already caught, or then I can't recatch it again. I can't find another one and recatch it. I have to re-roll that encounter. Same with its evolutionary line as well. That's also an optional rule, but I like to play with it. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Jacob, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you. Just come, just wait. Here's Steve-O. There's 3 Pokemon here. Haha, I don't know why you're laughing, man. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. At my old age, I only have 3 left, but I wonder what happened to the rest. They must have, like, died or something. We need lore on what happened to all of Professor Oak's Pokemon. Why is it that he only has 3 level 5s left? Like, he only has 3 level 5 Pokemon left. Anyways, here's your options. So you get Charmander, Fire type. Charmander's my favorite out of these starters. You have Squirtle. Oh yeah, Charmander's a lizard Pokemon. Squirtle's tiny turtle. Squirtle's also a good option. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's underrated as fuck. I like Bulbasaur. Charmander's my favorite, but I do like Bulbasaur. It's the seed Pokemon. And for this, I'm picking Bulbasaur, and there's a reason for that. So, here's the thing with Bulbasaur. First of all, when it comes to nicknaming Bulbasaur, it's hard for me to come up with nicknames for it that are not sexual innuendos, because Bulbasaur is like the perfect Pokemon for sexual innuendos. Because if you look at what type it is, it's a grass type, but it's called the seed Pokemon, and there's a lot of cum jokes that you can make, like cum / semen jokes / sperm jokes that you can make with that. So you can like call it stuff like, you can nickname it things like my seed or like my load, indicating that you're busting a load. You can call it semen. You call it like cum lord. You call it cum shot. Like there's just infinite innuendos that all revolve around male semen that you can come up with, and especially if it's a male Pokemon, if the Bulbasaur is a male, especially, shit, you can really get away with it. So as long as you're able to get around language filters, this game doesn't have language filters, and neither does Blue or Yellow, though in Yellow you get Pikachu not as your starter. And then Fire Red and Leaf Green also don't have those barriers. And then after that, there's no other Kanto games except for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but those games, you either get an Eevee or a Pikachu as your Pokemon, and those games suck. Hate those games. They were awful. And I am so glad we never got Let's Go Johto. I would have been pissed if we had Let's Go Johto. So what am I going to name this? I have to do this. It is so bad. But I have to do this. That is terrible. And I am aware. But it's fine. So... It's so bad, but I have to do it. So, here's the reason I picked Bulbasaur. In Gen 1, the first 3 gyms, the first gym is a rock type gym, the second gym's a water type gym, and the third gym's an electric type gym. So, here's your thing. I personally favoritize fire type Pokemon. Fire type is probably one of my favorite typings in all of Pokemon, and in terms of starters, the starting types, grass, water, fire, fire is my favorite, and I almost always pick the fire starter. Anytime I get a new Pokemon game and play it, my first time I play it with a fire starter. Even with when I played when I played Violet, when Scarlet and Violet came out, I picked the fire starter. Even though the grass starter is a cat, and I love cats, and I was tempted to do that, I picked the fire starter. And the fire starter is not even my favorite out of those 3. I love picking the fire starter. I love picking the fire starter. But you have to understand for a standpoint when it comes to challenge runs. So fire types are also good for challenge runs because out of grass, water, and fire, fire is the rarest. Fire types are not easy to find in the wild, especially in a lot of the games. Like if you play like Sinnoh, for example, you're not finding a fire type in the wild. You will get like a Ponyta if you're lucky, and that's about it. It's really bad. Fire types are the hardest to find in the wild out of grass, water, and fire. So your best shot at getting a good fire type on your team is to pick one as your starter, is to pick a fire starter. That is your best shot. So that's why I like to pick the fire starters. So even from a strategic standpoint in Nuzlocke, they're really good to pick. But this game in particular, fire is weak against rock, and it's weak against water. And electric, it's neutral with. But for the first 2 gyms, with Charmander, I'd be fucked. Like Charmander, Charmeleon, I would be fucked. Granted, I can catch other Pokemon. It's just, you're kind of fucked from the get-go. Squirtle is good because the first gym is a rock gym. Water's good against rock. But the second gym's water on water, which you're just going to be doing not very effective hits. So you would need another Pokemon. You need to get another good Pokemon for that one. So you could probably get like an Oddish or something. Then for the third gym, that's electric. So your War Turtle, it would be at that point, would be fucked. Your War Turtle's fucked at that point. So Bulbasaur is great because your grass. Grass is good against rock. Grass is also good against water. And grass is neutral against electric. So Bulbasaur clowns the first gym. Ivysaur clowns the second gym, and Ivysaur does pretty good at the third gym. So from a strategic standpoint, Bulbasaur is the best choice here, in my opinion. You have the easiest time with the first 3 gyms, just because you pick Bulbasaur. Now Jacob picks Charmander. And, alright, So here we go. We're gonna do our first battle right now. Jacob wants to fight. Sends out a Charmander. Go come shot. Oh my gosh. So bad. Okay. I'm gonna start this off with Growl. I don't, and the reason why is because when you pick Bulbasaur, a lot of times Charmander's faster than you. For the first battle. So you are gonna do better if you if you are able to get a Growl in there and lower Charmander's attack against you. Shit, it just keeps using Growl against me. Stop. Don't be a bastard. Thank you for failing. Oh my gosh. The fuck? It does not... No, ain't no way. This is the longest rival battle I've ever done. I do not want to have to use my potion, but fuck it. I'm gonna just do it. Just in case. I'm not losing this early, man. Granted, restarting wouldn't take me that long, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh my gosh, thank you, I got a critical hit. Sivo defeated Jacob. What? Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon, man. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Smell you later. Granted, I don't want to name too many of my Pokemon after people I know in real life, because if they ever see these streams, they're gonna, like, think I'm shitting on them or something. Because if I catch, like a shitty Pokemon, and, name it after, like a friend, for example, they're gonna be like, Steven, why do you hate me so much that you named that Pokemon that? I'm gonna be like, listen, man, it's just a name popped in my head, and they're gonna be like, so, you think of that, that's the Pokemon you think of when you think of me. Because it could be like a really shitty Pokemon, like I said. It would just piss people off, so. Just not gonna do that. I mean, I might name after a few people I know, but be the people that are least likely to get offended. And also be the least weirded out, because let's just be real, some people might be weirded out that you're naming your Pokemon after them. And honestly, I don't always blame them. Another fun thing about this game, there's no running shoes. So you can't run in this game, but at the same time, your walking speed isn't that bad. And even then in Fire Red Leaf Green, you don't get the running shoes till after your first gym. Ain't no way. I'm not losing to this thing. Oh fuck no. Yeah, that's right, Kamashot. You gotta get your leech seed. You gotta leech people with your seed, man. Oh fuck me, come on. I can probably run away from it. Yep, go away safely. Also, I mean, it's obvious I'm emulating this, but I'm using my keyboard instead of a controller. I might change that. It's just because this is like a Game Boy game and not like a because it's not like a game that, like a Pokemon game that's like a 3DS one or something where like you would use an analog stick. It's one where if you use a controller on this, you use a directional pad. So to me, using like WASD and then just popping other buttons in there doesn't seem that problematic. I also think it's funny that you have to walk on top of the door for you to go inside it. You know the prof, right? Yeah, he's a prof. What does prof mean? Does it mean professional or professor? The world may never know. It's a great philosophical question of the century. Oh, Steve-O, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems good. You must be a talented Pokemon trainer. You've only had it for 5 minutes. Yeah, here's your parcel. I just like how when you go into the Pokemart, the guy's just like, you must know. You came up this way. You just must automatically know the Pokemon professor. You must automatically be from Pallet Town, which has 2 houses. It's because in Pokeball I ordered. Bet it's probably the Master Ball. What'd you call me for? Alright, I have a request for the 2 of you. On my desk is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia that I only just now decided to come up with in my old age. Steve-O and Jacob, take these with you. Steve-O got the Pokedex from Professor Oak. To make a complete guide on all Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old, I can't do it. Because when I was young, I was just, I guess, too busy fucking around to actually accomplish my own dreams. So, you know what, I have to have my grandkid and his like rival, they have to live the dreams for me. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Steve-O, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Fuck you, Jacob. I promise, my actual friend Jake in real life, he is nothing like that. He is not a dick. He's actually a nice person. He's actually a really nice guy. He was the first name that popped in my head when I thought to me naming my rival. Jake, if you ever see this, I promise. I promise, I love you, man. I don't think you're an asshole. Another thing you probably notice, so in Fire Red Leaf Green, Professor Oak gives you Pokeballs. And in this game, you don't get Pokeballs. You actually have to buy them from the Pokemart. So if you were someone that had no idea what you were doing when playing the game, you'd have no idea how to catch other Pokemon. Oh, you bastard. How are my moves missing? You're a level 3. Now, some people, they actually do a rule where they don't actually start the Nuzlocke until they get Pokeballs. I don't play with that rule because if you die early, it's just easy to reset your save file. So I mean, and also, you're probably not, most of the time, you're probably not going to lose your first fight. Though it could depend on your starter. But like, there are just certain Pokemon that I don't pick. You will almost never see me pick a water starter. I'm like prejudiced against water types all the time. Like, Gyarados is the only water type I actively like. But I have to go here to the Pokemart because if I want to catch Pokemon, I need to buy the Pokeballs. I'll buy 5 of them because that's how many the professor gives you in the later games. And then in the really new games, you get like 10. It's like, damn, they'd be really generous. Alright, what's my encounter gonna be? Nidoran male. Yeah, I'll take a Nidoking later down the line. I think it's in blue, you can encounter Nidoran male or Nidoran female, and then in red, you can encounter Mankey. Though what is crazy is you can't actually catch all the Pokemon. Poison Pin. So we're gonna name this is a dude. Name is after my friend Riley. He won't get offended by anything. Besides, this is a good Pokemon. He also probably doesn't know anything about Pokemon. Last time I checked. I think I've talked to him like... I talked to him on the phone like a week ago. It was the first time I talked to him on the phone in like 6 months. Before I do the next rival battle, which technically you can skip it, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna try to catch a Pokemon here. I hope it's not a Rattata. You know what? Raticate will be okay. When it gets good abilities, it does good. Awesome. Yo, it's in the Pokedex now. And we're gonna call you Remy because after the guy in Ratatouille. And I'm gonna spell it the girl way. Just to be a dick about it. Like, I'm not gonna go back on an encounter. So, I'll take the encounters that I get. And so I want to grind a couple more levels real quick. Yep, that's a Nidoran female. I'm glad I did not, that was not my encounter because it's level 2. But Nidoking is still a good Pokemon. Trying to grind this up a little because I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a Spearow. Because my rival should have a my rival should have oh shit, Peck's super effective. Okay, no. Two critical hits. Oh my gosh, no. But, what was I saying? So, He should have a level 9 Pidgey. So he should have a level 9 Pidgey and a level 9 Squirtle by now. I don't think you can catch Pidgey in blue. I think Pidgey might have been exclusive to red, and then Spearow you can get in blue. So there's no way I could like end up with a Pidgeot on my team, but I could end up with a Fearow on my team. And I'll grind my other Pokemon. It's not like I'm only doing Bulbasaur. It's just, I'm doing it just for the rival battle. Because, oh no, he's not gonna have a Squirtle. It's Charmander, I'm sorry. I'm used to picking Charmander, that's why I'm thinking Charmander. I'm gonna use Leech Seed because that'll gain me a little bit of health back. Leech Seed is gonna help me when I take on my rival. Oh, fuck you. Okay, good. Both of our attacks missed. I think Bulbasaur gets Vine Whip at level 10. Yeah, I think level 10 is when Bulbasaur gets Vine Whip. I mean, Leech Seed's a good move, but it's only like, it's very, doesn't do that much. Alright. But no, Vine Whip's a much more powerful move. Alright, Jacob wants to fight. Yep, you have a level 9 Pidgey. So I'm gonna start off with Leech Seed. Pidgey's faster, so he'll get the sand attack in on me. Pidgey was seeded. I don't know how Peck is super effective, but Gust isn't. Maybe Gust was like a normal type move back then or something. Because Peck's a flying type move. So if Peck is really good against a grass type. Or I think I'm also grass and poison, so that could be it. I don't know. No, fuck. Nope. Don't you even try it. The good thing is, even though I'm missing, I'm still getting, like, stuff back. Oh, fuck you. Critical hit. I hate you. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, no, I have a potion. Oh, fuck you. You did not evade that. Oh, Charmander's actually level 8. Oh, fuck you. Dude. Go fuck yourself. Wow. It's because of the sand attack. Oh my gosh, please, no. Please, no. You bastard. You bastard. Come on. Yes, just keep failing. Attempt attacks that fail, please. Just for me. Listen, Charmander, listen. Be nice to me. I'm a good guy. Please. I need this. Oh my gosh, no. You, no. Fuck you. No, you bastard. Oh my gosh. Why? Ain't no way this battle is supposed to be that hard. I'm fucked. Oh my gosh, no. This is wrong. This is not right. Please tank a hit. Just tank a hit for me. Tank hits, please. I just need you to tank hits. Okay. No, it'll work. Oh my gosh, yes, that worked. I defeated Jacob, oh my gosh. No, I really did, though, just luck out. Like, that could have gone really bad for me. Alright, Rattata, leave me alone. I already have one of you, I don't need another. That's right, go away safely. Just go away safely. Now might be a good time for me to buy potions. So go and buy more Pokeballs first. Shit, I can't buy potions. I can buy antidotes though. I'm gonna buy a few of those since I'm going into Viridian Forest. So I might need those. Yes. He was probably gonna try to battle me, actually. Oh no, he's just here to show me. It's just to show me how to catch Pokemon. Bro has 50 Pokeballs. And he catches a level 5 Weedle in his first try with a Pokeball. And he tells me to weaken it. See, in like Fire Red Leaf Green, what he does is he actually fails to catch it. He only has one Pokeball, he uses it, and then it breaks free. And so then he's like, go to the Pokemart to buy more Pokeballs. And then that hints you to go to the Pokemart to buy more Pokeballs. This is Route 2, right? Hold on. So you go here. This is... Okay, yeah, this is Viridian Forest. I ran out of balls. Ha. Alright, got a bug catcher. Wow. Yep, attack misses. It just misses. Awesome. Nidoran's also a good way to beat the first gym. So like, if you picked Charmander, and you're able to catch a Nidoran male or Nidoran female, they're good because they learn Double Kick, which will basically help you get past Brock, in the first gym. Because you see, I have a plan with Bulbasaur, but I mean, if I grind up my Nidoran right here to learn Double Kick, it'll help me a lot in the first gym. But I need Bulbasaur to learn Vine Whip before I actually take on the first gym. I always wonder, what if a Pokemon trainer is just bankrupt? Like, what if they don't have any money to pay you for winning the battle? I think it's funny that it's basically gambling. I mean, like, whoever wins the Pokemon battle, you, like, get cash prize. Horn attack. Ah, yes, this thing just uses Harden. That's all Kakuna knows is Harden. That's all it does. It's like when you get Magikarp and it can only use Splash. The Magikarp at a certain level does no tackle, so that's helpful, but it's a useless Pokemon until it evolves to Gyarados, which it evolves to like level 19 or 20. So the operation is hopefully when I encounter a Magikarp, I encounter a higher level Magikarp, one that's like not too far away from evolving to a Gyarados. And for anyone that doesn't know the difference between Switch and Set Mode, essentially, as I'm defeating this trainer's Pokemon, what you'll notice is, so if you play on Set Mode, which is what the game's set to by default, in Scarlet and Violet, they removed Set Mode. But if I was playing in Switch Mode, Switch Mode's what it's set by default. In Switch Mode, which is what the game is set to by default, what it would do is, so when I defeat a trainer's Pokemon, and they still have other Pokemon, it would ask me, the trainer's about to send an XYZ Pokemon. Do you want to also switch one out? So we would both switch out Pokemon at the same time. so there's not a momentum switch. On set mode, the other trainer immediately sends out their next Pokemon, so you actually then have to use, so then for you to switch out your Pokemon, you have to use a turn in the battle to switch out your Pokemon, which then switches the momentum in the opponent's favor, because then the opponent will then immediately attack the Pokemon that you send out. Now, technically, if you're in a bad situation and you have a Pokemon you can sacrifice, you could actually switch to a Pokemon you can sacrifice. It dies in one hit, and then you get a free switch to where you can send out a Pokemon, and momentum does not shift out of your favor at that point. So there's pluses and minuses to it. Now, Viridian Forest has an extremely low chance of you encountering Pikachu. The problem with me trying to encounter Pikachu is on my first encounter, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I could encounter Pikachu on like a second or a third encounter, maybe like a fourth, but on most encounters, I'm not going to find a Pikachu. It's just not realistic. I would love to find Pikachu, but it's not realistic for me. And if I do, then I'm lucky. But Pikachu also, I think, has a low catch rate, so it would also be really difficult for me to catch Pikachu. So I've run into some difficulties trying to catch a Pikachu. But if I get a Pikachu, then that's great, because not only does that also help, would that help for the second gym, it'd be really bad for the first gym, but not only would it help for the second gym, but it would also what is it? I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah. It would not only help for the first gym, or the second gym, it's just a good Pokemon to have. Especially once you get the Thunderstone, you can evolve it into Raichu. There we go, we actually encounter our Pokemon. It's a Metapod. I gotta find a way to then grind that thing up so I can get a Butterfree out of it. The problem though is it probably only knows Harden. Metapod. I hate bug types, but I can tolerate them sometimes. It never hurts to have one on your team. Metapod. It's a good nickname. No, what's a good nickname? Yeah, it's question mark, because I question its future. I'm questioning its future on the team. And let me try and get an encounter here real quick. Well, I have Dupe's Claws, so I'm gonna skip the Caterpie. I'm gonna still take it down, but I can re-roll the encounter because I already have a Metapod, which Caterpie evolves into Metapod. So, yeah, we're not doing this. Oh no, yeah, you can't get Pidgey in this game. That's good. I'll take a Pidgey. Name is Boston. I have a friend named Boston who's he has a weird obsession with birds. That's why I'm naming this Boston. He also would not get offended by that. But no, this is gonna be Pewter City now. But before I start, before I just start going to the gym, which is right here, I'm gonna want to do a little bit more grinding first, because once again, I need, for Bulbasaur to be good for this gym, he needs to know Vine Whip. Cumshot needs to learn Vine Whip. Because Leech Seed and Tackle are not gonna cut it, because Tackle barely does any damage to Geodude or Onix. And, Leech Seed basically will just slowly take away some of its health and give me some, but eventually I'll end up dying. Yeah, level 11. Shit, it says not no Vine. When does... Yeah, okay. So, apparently Bulbasaur needs to be at level 13. And if you want to... And I'm not... Viridian Forest, the only issue with Viridian Forest I could potentially run into is so... grass is actually weak to bug types. But to be fair, I think most of the Pokemon in there, they know poison type moves. So it shouldn't affect shouldn't affect me too much. Come on, man. Ain't no way that it's taking this long to encounter a Pokemon. Ain't no way it's this long. Come on, you got this. There we go. Come on, cum shot. Explode on this guy. It's like there's only metapods that exist in this forest. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We got level 12. We only got one more level, man. Then we have Vine Whip. Though, what level is Nidoran? If I get Riley up to 2 levels, I should then get Double Kick. I know this part's probably a little boring for people to watch, but listen guys, I didn't cheat in the rare candy or anything. So, is what I got. I mean, technically I could just cheat in rare candy, but I mean, that has its own issues. That's good. Now we just need one more level for this one. And technically, if I just got this one up to learn double kick, I could still beat the first gym easily. Once again, it's just good to have a backup plan in case your first one doesn't work. Alright. Come on, man. I just want to level up already. I think the Pokemon I'm encountering now are just lower levels. The problem is I actually cannot, because this is the Game Boy game, this is a Game Boy game and not like a Game Boy Advance game, or even a Game Boy Color, I actually cannot see the XP my Pokemon's earning. Like, if you look, like, I actually cannot see the XP bar, because there isn't one yet. Gold, Silver, and Crystal is where you get the XP bars. And then Crystal in particular is when you could actually play as a girl, because I think in Gold and Silver you were still just a guy. There's only a guy protagonist, which in Red, Blue, Yellow also only guy protagonist. There's no option to pick a girl character. But in Gold and I think Gold and Silver it was still just a girl character. No, sorry, it was just a guy character. And then I think in Crystal, you had the option to pick a girl. So, like, the game would first ask you if you're a boy or a girl. So now I should know double kick. Apparently, I do not learn double kick. Okay. What the fuck, man? I'm being ripped off. I'm being ripped off, man. There's there's a problem here, man. Like, what the fuck? now I'm getting encounters every 5 seconds. It'd be nice though if I had higher level Pokemon to grind on. Oh shit, I'm out of... okay. Alright, well, we have to go to the Pokemon Center now because I ran out of PP for Bulbasaur. Alright. I just want to level up, man. How did I miss? This doesn't make sense. Thank the Lord. Yes. Oh my gosh, I now know Vine Whip. Thank the heavens, man. Alright, now we can take on the first gym. But I'm still gonna make sure Nidoran gets some experience. So Riley, you're going up front. Alright, this guy. Stop right there, man. You're light years away from facing Brock. Really? I'm light years away? Junior trainer wants to fight. Junior trainer, not even a real trainer. Yep, it's gonna be Sandshrews that's next. I'm dead to crit though. Oh, fuck you. Alright, let's use a Vine Whip. Yes, you leveled up. And he still does not know fucking double kick. Oh my gosh. I could have sworn you learn it at like level 12. I guess I'm just naturally unlucky, but I'm gonna heal at the Pokemon Center. And actually for the gym battle, I'm gonna just use Cum Shot, because Cum Shot will win. I'm Brock. I'm the Peter City Gym Leader. I believe in rock hard defense and determination. What about those hard-ons, man? We all know Brock gets some hard-ons. So my Pokemon are all rock type. You just want to challenge me? Fine. Show me your best. As like it says, they want to fight. They don't even want to battle. They just want to fight. Brock wants to fight. He wants to beat the shit out of you with his fists. If I got Vine Whip in this game, you can only use it 10 times. That's crazy. Now, Onix is... yeah, Onix is a level higher, so Onix will be faster, but we should be okay. Fuck, yep, see? Clown. I just clowned the gym. That is why you pick Bulbasaur. And then you, once you learn Vine Whip, then you take on the gym. Here's the Boulder badge. See if I received the Boulder badge. Yep. The Technique Flash can now be used anytime. And I get TM34. That contains Bide, I think. Yep, it has Bide. Which, Brock's Onix, I think, knows Bide, if I remember right. So... yeah. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna leave off the video here. If you guys enjoyed this, or if you guys enjoyed the stream, leave a like. If this is one of the first videos or streams you see by me, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you all in the next video or live stream. Bye bye and take care, everyone.